Nanny took advantage of the employer's family to fall asleep. He actually wanted to steal his 3-month-old baby. Unexpectedly, a grandmother passing by saw the traffickers wanted notice. It turns out that the real identity of the nanny. It turned out to be the leader of a criminal group. On this day, the gangsters waited for the bus with bags. At this time, the TV was broadcasting the news of the traffickers. After hearing this, the passengers were upset. In the midst of everyone's heated discussion, the gangster got into the car with the bag. The passengers were frightened by the terrifying face of the gangster. The gangsters hurriedly defended themselves. It is a scar caused by fighting with traffickers to rob children. But at this time, the contents of the gangster's bag made a movement. Passengers suspected that the gangster was the trafficker who had escaped, and the bag contains the abducted child. But the gangster hurriedly explained, the bag contains chicken, duck, and fish meat to replenish the daughter-in-law's body. But passengers still don't trust it. So to prove the conjecture, the man opened the bag carried by the gangster, who knew that it was a live chicken that ran out. And in the panic, the gangsters were also knocked down. Grandma who saw the scene, then he helped carry the bag and return it to the gangster. But I was very puzzled that the weight of the bag was strange. Just after they got out of the car, Grandma was going to go to her son's house to help take care of her grandson, and they are interviewing the nanny at this time. Just when Grandma saw the nanny's face clearly, I was still frightened by the terrifying face of the gangster, then called his son aside. Seriously advised my son not to hire this nanny, even if the mother tells her son about the strange things that happened during the day. But the son thinks that his mother is just judging people by their appearance, and complained about the nanny taking her place. In the evening, the daughter-in-law came to the living room with the quilt in her arms. The order prohibits Grandma's activities only in the living room, and there is no access to the baby room. The reason is that it will disturb the work of the nanny, even if Grandma justifies herself by saying that she took her son when he was a child. But the daughter-in-law still thinks that Grandma is not professional. As everyone knows, their behavior is monitored by the nanny. After the family fell asleep, the nanny secretly added powder to the baby's milk powder, and the grandmother who was awakened by the baby's cry came to the room. I happened to see the nanny breastfeeding. Grandma stopped it in time, and asked what the nanny had mixed into the bottle. Unexpectedly, the nanny directly confessed that she had put sleeping pills, and their quarrel woke up the son. After learning about the situation, the son took the bottle to a professional institution for examination. Soon the son came back with the report. However, the report showed that there were no sleeping pills in the ingredients. Under the excellent performance of the nanny, the daughter-in-law finally couldn't bear it anymore and was ready to kick her grandmother out of the house. The purpose of the nanny is to eliminate Grandma's interference first. Then when the couple fell asleep, the nanny finally grabbed and stretched out her claws to the baby. Grandma, who